Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to part 23 of What If Naruto was trained to be a mercenary. Remember to get this one to 100 likes as usual. Share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also go ahead and check out What If Tsunade was Naruto's mother. I just posted a new episode, so check it out and enjoy. And also, go and check out my second channel, Anime King 2. I posted a new episode of What If Naruto was the next stage of Six Path, so go ahead and check that out and enjoy. And if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and your support. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Start the intro. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain. You satisfy the rage in me. Last time we left off, after capturing Itachi and Kisame, Naruto sent that Shadow Clone as the Shadow Clone brought Kisame back to the hidden mist, where he will be executed for his crimes. So Naruto and his team then settle down in a house with Itachi because he wants the news to spread, so Sasuke will come after him so he can capture Sasuke as well. After some talking, Naruto understands everything, as he understands why Itachi did all that he did, and the both of them became friends. So after that, Naruto went back to check on Itachi, as Itachi started to cough up a lot of blood, as Itachi then said medicine, as he showed Naruto a medicine out of his coat. Naruto then showed Sakura the medicine, as she already knew this medicine and it was just killing him. So she ended up making a vaccine herself to give Itachi to save his life. So yeah, that was basically the last part we left off, but you guys can switch across to the playlist and check it out for yourself. So let's start this new episode. Naruto turned his gaze to Itachi. All this time you have been suffering so much with the killing of your entire clan, turning your brother into a vengeance-hating machine, and you are also suffering with a deadly disease. How much pain can you take, Itachi? Itachi then slowly opened his eyes as he gazed at Naruto. What happened? You passed out because of your sickness, said Naruto. I see. Then you used the medicine. No, Naruto said. My teammate told me that the sickness wasn't good with that medicine, as it was only making it worse. But she also cured your sickness. So, you're all better now, Naruto said with a grin. Itachi was shocked. What? Yeah, you're not sick anymore, said Naruto. But that's impossible. The disease I have is incurable. I went to a lot of medics and they told me that there was no cure for Illoria, and that the only thing they recommended is for me to use antibiotics to slow down the effects of the disease. So I did, since I was planning on making Sasuke kill me anyway. Like I said, those pills weren't doing you any good, but none of those other medics know about Konoha, Cherry Blossom, and how good she is, Naruto said with a grin. Itachi didn't say anything, but he knew that Naruto wasn't lying. His body felt so good, as it hasn't felt so good in a long time. He has been cured from a life-threatening disease, and it's all thanks to the blonde next to him. What are you planning to do with me, Naruto? Itachi asks. I already told you, I am taking you back to Konoha. If that is the case, you would have taken me back to the village by now. Is there another motive of you keeping me here? Naruto sighed. He knew he couldn't hide this from him. Itachi was no fool, and he was already suspicious of the action of him staying in the house. You're right, Itachi. I have other plans for you before going back to Konoha. Does this include tracking Sasuke? Itachi asks. Naruto sighed as he hit the nail on the head That is exactly right. You're the key in finding Sasuke. So you're going to use me to get to him. His tone wasn't threatening. It was calm, with a hint of emotion in it. If I stay here long enough, the rumors will spread. I even sent some Shadow Clone out to spread the rumors that I have you. I give it about a week, and the rumors will spread through the 5 countries. I know you won't like that. After all, you are planning to die by Sasuke's hands, but I can't let that happen. My chakra, I can't feel it. What did you do to me? Itachi asks. One of my team members is from the Hyuga clan, so I had her seal all your chakra points, preventing you from using jutsus or your Sharingan. Itachi stood quiet. Are you planning on killing Sasuke? Nah, I'm just gonna capture him and send the both of you back to Konoha. But Sasuke won't be welcomed back with open arms, since he betrayed the village for his own selfish reason to gain more power. He will eventually be put behind bars, and he will then be interrogated by Ibaki. Naruto then picked up the chakra ropes as he went to tie up Itachi. As he was surprised, Itachi didn't even flinch. Itachi, it is up to you. Are you going to choose the path of death or the path I am offering for you? So think of it. Perhaps maybe later you can join us for dinner. Naruto left the room as the tied up Itachi was left to his thoughts, as he already made up his mind. Time skip. In the village, Ino and Kushina were sitting on the bench as they became quite friendly with one another. They have talked about everything about their life and everything else. Ino told Kushina everything about her Genin days, her Chunin and her Jonin days. She just felt like Kushina could be trusted, so she told her everything about her. Kushina kept listening to every word that Ino told her. Right now, Kushina was currently laughing because of Ino's sexual humor. As Kushina was laughing so hard, she had tears in her eyes. Kushina dried her tears. Oh dear Ino, you are a feisty one, aren't you? Ino grinned. Hey, I think things should be fair, and if man are always peeping at us, we should do the same thing too. I must say, you're telling the truth, said Kushina. And between me and you, I think peeping is so fun. The thrill of getting caught is so exciting. Ino then grinned. Don't tell me, Kushina, that you already tried peeking. Kushina cleared her throat as a small blush came on her cheeks. What can I say? I was never good at lying. So yes, I have peeped before. How was it? Ino asked. Well, I peeped in the hot bath. Some of the men were promising, but others were not in the category because they were so fat. They were like an air balloon. Ino just burst out in laughter. As Kushina, the laughter was contagious as she burst in laughter as well. So, how about you? Ino asked. Are you married? She asked Kushina. Oh yeah, once I met my perfect 10, I married him right away. How was he in the bed? Asked Ino with a perverted smile. I must say, he was a beast, said Kushina, as Ino then burst in laughter again. Well, congratulations Kushina, you look like you found the perfect husband. Oh, yes I did, said Kushina as her tone changed. What do you mean you did? Kushina's eyes softened a little. He's dead now. I am so sorry Kushina, I didn't know. I shouldn't have asked about the sex thing. I am so sorry, said Ino, as she was apologizing over and over. It's okay, Ino. I am happy I met him, and I will not forget the time that I spent with him. I will carry that with me forever. I'm sorry, said Ino. I'm say it's alright, Ino. So what about you? Is there someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with? Ino remained quiet for a few seconds, thinking about Naruto. Well, there is someone. He's very special to me. Quite handsome, kind. He has a good heart, strong, everything, said Ino, as Kushina winked. He sounds like a perfect 10 as well. No, he's a perfect 100, replied Ino with a grin. And he also have this special gift. to always make me feel happy when I am around him. I never feel sad. Kushina smiled as she looked at Ino. Well, it sounds like you really love him, she said. Ino just blushed. I guess. You're right, Kushina. I had a strong feeling about that. I guess I'm in love with him, and I'm really happy. That's great, but what will you do? Will you tell him how you feel? Asked Kushina. I don't know about that yet. I guess I'm not ready to tell him. Besides, I'm not the only girl that likes him. But I will still tell him how I feel someday. But I just hope that he feels the same way. I'm glad you're following your heart, Ino, said Kushina. Never give up on love. That is what I always say. Never give up. Believe it, said Kushina. As Ino thought, that comment sounds a lot like Naruto. As Ino then held up the grocery bag. I hate to do this, but I have to go to my friends as they are going to start making dinner soon. I see. It was great talking to you, Ino, said Kushina, as Kushina smiled and Ino did as well. As Ino picked up the bag, when she turned back around, Kushina was gone. What the hell? Where did she go? Said Ino. That's odd. Oh well, I have to get going. Time skip at the house. The group surrounded the table as they thanked Hinata for the meal, as she was the one who prepared it, as it was so delicious. As Naruto said, is there more? Do you want second? Hinata asked him with a smile. I guess I overdid it, she said. Well, you don't mind if we bring our special guest, said Naruto. What special guest? Asked Sakura, as the other two looked at him. You'll see, I'll be right back, Naruto said, as he got up, leaving the table, as all of them were quite confused and puzzled, as the only person in the house with them was Itachi, and there was no way Naruto was going to bring him at the table. But they were wrong, as they saw Naruto bringing Itachi as he was wearing his Akatsuki cloak, as all of them got up in a fighting stance. As Sakura went in her fighting stance, Hinata activated her Byakugan and Ino summoned a snake. Naruto, why is he down here walking free? Asked Ino in a shout. What is going on, Naruto? Said Sakura as she readied herself. As Hinata didn't say anything, but she was in her fighting stance. Easy everyone, calm down. Itachi is joining us for dinner and he won't try to escape. And also, Hinata, you sealed away his chakra and he won't be able to use any jutsu or his Sharingan. Naruto, are you sure it's safe to let him go just like that? Hinata asked as she was worried. There is nothing to get so worked up about, Naruto said. Are you crazy? This is a S-rank missing Nin and the guy who killed all of the members of his clan, and you just let him free so you can eat with us like it is nothing? Said Ino as she was still shocked. Yes, Ino, nothing will go wrong, I assure you. It will be fine. Just calm down, said Naruto. Just calm down, Naruto said again, as he saw how furious she was. Ino, let's trust Naruto, Sakura said, interrupting her before she could speak. Naruto is our leader, and I think it's appropriate that we trust him because we're his team. We should obey him and put our trust in him, Sakura replied. As Hinata nodded, I have to agree with Sakura. I trust Naruto, so I will obey him. Naruto smiled at his two teammates. Sakura, Hinata, thank you. Well, what about you, Ino? As Ino sighed in defeat. Fine. But I will be keeping my eye on him. Fair enough, Ino. Itachi, go ahead and take a seat. And sorry for the inconvenience. This is not necessary. You don't have to do this. I am a criminal, said Itachi as he got seated. Well, I insist. It's better to eat with us. I won't be the one that will be giving you the food like last time. Itachi stood quiet as he sat at the table, as he had to put up with glare from Ino, as there was also some glances by Sakura and Hinata, as he knew that was the behavior they would give him because he's a traitor after all. Naruto then brought a plate in front of him with fried rice and pork, and Naruto handed him a pair of chopsticks. "Here you go," said Naruto. They stood quiet as they continued their eating. Things were uncomfortable for about 10 minutes as none of them trusted Itachi one bit, especially Ino, but Naruto was calm as he knew that Itachi won't do anything to escape. But Itachi was eating as he was paying no attention to the looks that the three of them were giving him. Ino couldn't take it anymore as she then spoke. "Naruto, what is wrong with this picture?" she asked. "What do you mean?" Naruto asked as he was puzzled. "I am talking about us eating with Itachi. Have you finally gone mad?" she asked again. "Is there something wrong about that, Ino?" Naruto was calm. "Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not right to be eating with one of Konoha's most dangerous criminals," she said. "It's alright, Ino. Itachi won't eat you." "Is that right, Itachi?" "I don't eat human meat," said Itachi. "You see, Ino, he doesn't eat human meat, so you have nothing to worry about." As the three Kunoichi's sweat dropped at the comment. "Naruto, what Ino is saying, that we shouldn't be eating with someone as dangerous as him," said Hinata, proving her teammate point. "First of all, Itachi is not a criminal. He didn't have a chance." Naruto replied with some sorrow in his voice. "What do you mean? He killed the Uchiha clan?" asked Sakura. "It wasn't its fault, Sakura. Itachi is pretty much innocent for what he did." "What do you mean innocent? He wiped out the entire clan and joined the Akatsuki," shouted Ino. "He was put in a tight position as they ordered him to kill his entire clan," Naruto shouted back, making the three Kunoichis gasp. Sakura's eyes were widened at this comment. What do you mean?" she asked. Naruto stood quiet. He didn't really feel like telling them the truth, but he had no choice. Inviting Itachi to eat dinner was a bad move on his part. He knew they were about to get suspicious, so he had to come clean with it. "Naruto," said Hinata, worried as Naruto didn't say anything. "What do you mean they ordered him to kill the clan?" asked Ino, as she was still shocked. Naruto was about to speak when Itachi cut him off. "That's alright, Naruto, you don't have to tell them." Itachi spoke, gaining his attention. As Itachi then turned and gazed at the three of them, "Perhaps it would be best if I tell you the real reason behind the clan massacre and why I did it." "You didn't kill the clan because you felt like it?" asked Ino rudely. "Ino," Naruto said as he looked at her. "It's alright talking about the past. It is always painful, but I will tell you everything," Itachi said. "Alright, we're listening," Ino said, as both Sakura and Hinata nodded. As Itachi went back to the beginning, as he told them everything that happened straight up to the coup and everything. About 30 minutes later, Itachi finished his story. As they all were silent, none of them said a word. As the only sound words heard was sobbing as Sakura, Ino, Hinata, they all were in tears as Itachi had told them everything about his life from he was like 4 years old and the way he saw the ninja world. He even told them about Shisui, every single thing. As Naruto also stood quiet, he didn't know what to say as he didn't know so much as all of them were shocked to say at least. As the three girls were sobbing because of the great torment that Itachi went through, none of it was his fault. He was forced into all of this, into joining the Akatsuki, leaving Konoha, killing his entire clan. As Ino greatly apologized to Itachi as she dried her tears, Sakura and Hinata did as well. "There is no need to apologize. I am a missing nin and a member of the Akatsuki," said Itachi. "Not anymore," said Naruto. "Right now, I am sure that the rest of the Akatsuki know about your capture and eventually they will forget about you. Last time I checked, Akatsuki doesn't worry about their members or try to rescue them," said Naruto. Itachi then thanked all of them for the dinner, as all the three Kunoichis thanked him for sharing his story. Time skip. Naruto brought Itachi back to the room as he picked up the rope. Sorry, Itachi, I have to do this. It's not that I think you're going to escape or anything, but I have to do this until I capture Sasuke, Naruto said, as his tone changed when he said Sasuke's name. Naruto, do you hate Sasuke? Itachi asked. Well, he tried to burn me into a crisp with his fire jutsu, and he also shoved his hand through my chest with his Shidori on it, and that hurt like hell. It's all part of what I did to him. I turned him into a hateful machine of revenge, said Itachi. That may be, but he chose his path on his own. Instead of staying in the village, staying with Konoha and becoming strong on his own, he went to the Homo snake, said Naruto. Now before I go, there is something I want to know, Itachi, said Naruto, as Itachi gazed at Naruto. Tell me the whole story of the massacre, said Naruto. What are you talking about? Asked Itachi. I know there is something that you did not mention in your story. You may have convinced my team, but you did not convince me. So spit it out already. I see. Very well, Naruto, I will tell you everything. I did not kill my clan on my own. I knew it. I knew something was wrong. You're very strong, Itachi, but back then, you killing the elite police force on your own. I knew that there was something wrong. So who is this person who helped you in the killing? Naruto asked. Well, I'm all ears, said Naruto. Time skip. 1 week later, small cabin near local Earth country territory. Karin was heading to a small cabin as she was wearing a long brown cloak as she had 4 paper bags and it was obvious that there were food inside. As she reached the cabin and opened the door and went inside, as Shigetsu, Jugo and Sasuke were in there. About damn time you show up, Karin. I am very hungry, said Shigetsu. Karin adjusted her glasses. Like I care if you're hungry or not, she said rudely. Whatever, just give me my food already, he said. Here you go, she said as she tossed him the bag. Hey, what the hell, Karin? He was now glaring at her. The food almost spilled because of her. Sorry, Karin said in a fake, innocent tone, which Shigetsu muttered. What did you just say? She said as she got pissed. Both of you, that's enough, said Sasuke. Karin was still glaring at Shigetsu, and she went to pass out the other food. Here you go, Jugo, as she handed Jugo one of the bags, as she then got close to Sasuke and giggled. Here's yours, Sasuke, she said in a calm, innocent tone. Sasuke took the bag as he opened it, as he opened a sealed bowl, as he took the chopsticks, as he started eating. It was ramen. As he picked up the noodles, as it gave him memories. There was only one person he knew that loved ramen so much. But he quickly erased those thoughts out of his head. That was all in the past. 3 years ago, he murdered Orochimaru and created his team as he's been searching for the whereabouts of Itachi, but he cannot find him yet. He then went back to eat his ramen as he noticed that Karin was the only one who didn't eat hers. Well, she didn't even touch it. What's wrong, Karin? Oh, it's nothing, Sasuke, she said. Oh, what's wrong? Don't tell me you haven't eaten yet, said Shigetsu. Are you on a diet? He said with a grin. I'm not. I was just thinking. Thinking about what? Asked Sasuke. When I was in the village, a lot of people have been talking about a lot of rumors. What rumors? Sasuke asked. As she then gulped. Sasuke, I hope you don't get mad, but there are rumors going around that Uchiha Itachi has been defeated. As Shigetsu, Jugo, and Sasuke's eyes went wide. Defeated? By who? Sasuke said as he got up. Whoa there, Sasuke. They are just rumors. It might not be true, Shigetsu said as he tried to calm his friend down. Sasuke was giving Karin a serious glance. By who? He asked again. It was Kitsune Flash. As Sasuke clenched his fist, that mercenary of Konoha defeated Itachi? The Soul Eater strikes again, Jugo said. No, it can't be. There is no way Itachi can be defeated. I am the one who's supposed to kill him, not that damn masked mercenary, Sasuke said in pure anger. What else did you heard, Karin? He said, as Karin adjusted her glasses. They also said that Kitsune Flash was last seen in the Fire Country. This is perfect. I always wanted to fight Kitsune Flash, said Sasuke. Hey, what are you going to do now, Sasuke? Asked Getsu. I want to know if that rumor is true, and if it is, I will kill Kitsune Flash for defeating Itachi. So what's our next move? Said Jugo. Sasuke activated Sharingan eyes. We are going to the Fire Country. Time skip. Back at the house, Sakura was sleeping as she was having a dream. She was in a white dress as Naruto stood in front of her. Suddenly, he started to cough up a lot of blood as she looked down to see Sasuke in his curse-marked form as Shidori pushed through Naruto's chest. Sasuke then pulled back his hand with a devilish smile on his face as Naruto's body fell down to the ground and hit the ground hard. No! Sakura screamed as she jumped from her bed as she was covered in sweat and shaking. As she gazed around, she was in the room from the red house in the fire village. She remembered everything now, as she felt so relieved to find out that it was all just a bad dream, as she knew that it wouldn't be long for them to find Sasuke and confront him, and she didn't want that thing in her dream to happen to Naruto. But Naruto is become quite skilled, and she don't think that Sasuke can bring down Naruto. And plus, she knows that Naruto has a lot of anger because what Sasuke did to him at the final valley. She then got up from her bed as she stretched, as she then yawned. She was dressed in a red tank top and a pair of white shorts. Before she was about to wash off and start her day, she heard a knock on the door. As she went over and opened it, as she saw Ino dressed in her usual pink outfit. Morning, Ino. Is something wrong? You bet something is wrong. Big time, Ino said as she was kind of shocked. What happened? As her eyes widened. Don't tell me, Ino. Did Itachi escape? No, he hasn't escaped. It's Naruto, said Ino, as Sakura was extremely worried as she felt like she was about to break down. What's wrong with Naruto? Is he alright? Don't worry, he's fine. As a weird smile came on Ino's face. He's having a bath. Huh? Said Sakura as she blinked. Right now as I speak, he's in the bath with nothing but a towel covering his entire body, as Ino think of all the possibilities that can happen. So, you're going all perverted because he's in the hot bath. Please, Ino, said Sakura, but inside, she felt a large sum of jealousy in her heart. You remember when we saw him doing push-up without a shirt? So imagine seeing everything, said Ino as she licked her lips, and remember the memories, as the memories also flashed in Sakura's head. As she then brushed it off. Is that all, Ino? We should be worrying about other things than our leader taking a bath. I know about that, but this is the best moment to take a little peep, said Ino as she gave Sakura a wink. What? Said Sakura as she was all flustered. Yeah, we're going to peep at Naruto, as I am finally going to get the one thing I always wanted to see if he's quite all manly, she said with a perverted smile. I'm not going to peep, said Sakura. That is what guys do on us. Whatever, Sakura, if you don't want to join me, suit yourself. I am not going to miss this. Look at you, Ino. I bet that Hinata would never even consider to do that. She's not like you at all. You're wrong. Hinata is already there, peeping on Naruto as we speak. What? Shouted Sakura as she was shocked. Come on, Sakura, join us. It will be fun. I promise you Naruto won't find out. Sakura then started to think about it. as inner Sakura was telling her to go. Alright, she said, as Ino smiled as she grabbed on her hand and rushed off with her. But guys, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification to stay posted. Remember, share to all of your friends on your social media platform. But I'm off for now, guys. Peace.